Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning, welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby and huge excitement here in the Crafters TV studio as we start another brand new week and we bring you launch day. So many brand new launches currently. There have been so many great products that we brought to you over the course of this year so far. But I've got to tell you, the excitement generated on this particular launch is completely off the chart. There's been so much chat about this since we started previewing these the back end of last week, I think it was. Everyone's been talking about this launch. Loads of you have already jumped in and grabbed this collection. But what I'm going to say is I think it's possibly one of my favorite collections, one of my favorite launches that we have done this year. It is the Delicate Creator Card Collection. If you've seen Craig going on about these, he's uber excited. If you saw Debbie this morning on Wake Up Call, she was doing cartwheels around the studio. She was so excited about this collection. But there is one lady who I know is more excited, probably more excited than all of us put together about this brand new collection. And that is Sarah. This is the one everyone's been waiting for, Sarah, isn't it?
Never mind what everyone's been waiting for, Ben. This is the one I've been waiting for. This is, like, honestly, guys, it has killed me knowing that these dies were going to be launching at the end of the month and knowing you would go bananas for them. We did them on HSN last week. Oh my word, everybody loved them. In fact, let me know in the comments if you are someone who picked them up. They were on Create and Craft this weekend, complete sellout. Like Fiona was panicking. It was almost going to be sold out before the show even started because Leanne had previewed it. I can't wait to get through the demos. They are without a shadow of a doubt the most gorgeous creator cards we've ever done. The most intricate, look at that butterfly, look at the lace on the wings, the beautiful fairy and the delicateness around all of her bell. Oh, look at that, oh, the bell of the ball. Oh, she is another level, Ben. And do you know, I've been saying to everyone, the illustrators we've got in this business are just constantly pushing and striving for better and better. This is the pinnacle of what I think any dye company globally is able to create. And I would say that because it's my company. And I'm really lucky that we've got literally the illustrators who are top of their game. But the craftability with these is just another level. Ben, I'm going to go straight into showing everybody.
Let's have a look at them.
Exactly what the designs are. And then I'll show you a little bit what we're going to be making, okay? So, where to start? Right, I'm going to have to start with this. This has been the #1 top seller. This is the one that is in danger of making everything sell out. It is just gorgeous. It's called A Place to Remember. This is one of the cards that I actually made live on HSN. It is so simple to do because it's just a beautiful, delicate creator card. The clue's in the name, so delicate, but the snippability, you know, you could snip away this little couple if you wanted.
Yeah.
We've done this really simply and like cut it into one layer in a different color with the gold and another layer behind. That is beautiful. Now, the card that I'm going to be showing you to make with this one is this card here. I'm just going to show you how simple it can be with a little bit of inking, but the design itself just jumps off the page. So that is the first one, okay? Now, I'm going to know where to go next, right? I'm going to go to this beautiful rose.
Oh, come on.
Now, that, Ben, is coloured. That's been coloured with our amazing colour blend pencils. So it's called a statement rose because it is the most statement we have ever achieved as a business. However, it is crying out to be paper pieced. So I'm going to be doing this with you later.
Oh, wow.
Where I show you how to piece in all the little bits of leaves. Do you know what it was designed based on? You know that gorgeous edgeable, the statement rose edgeable, but a full creator card size of that. And again, just look at the nice delicate pastels and then how it looks really vibrant.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, there's no choosing here. I'm not even going to bother putting the details up. We have a multi-buy. Forget about the multi-buy.
Yeah, forget that.
You are going to be devastated. If you only bought 1 or 2 of these, you would be devastated because these will all be sold out within a few days. I can see this coming, okay? Right, next one. Butterfly, off the chart. I mean, this is it in the black, Ben. So that's it just so that you can see it in the black.
My, oh my.
What I'm going to be doing is actually showing you how to do a K card with this. Oh, I put my posh voice on there, didn't I?
A K card.
A K card. So the wings lift up.
Oh, yes.
It is now officially the most lacy die we've ever made as a business. I'm going to teach you a little bit later on the show how you do these K card styles where they come through. But whether it's in the white or whether it's in the black, they are just absolutely another level again. So that's your butterfly. Now, I just feel like they're getting better and better, okay? The butterfly, then, I think she might be my favourite one, this next one coming up. She's called Belle of the Ball.
Oh, this was Debbie's favourite earlier on Wake Up Call.
She's absolutely. So this is the second top seller after A Place to Remember in terms of the preview sales. However, that is her onto black glitter card. We've got some glitter card on the show. I'm going to be doing her, because she's a creator card, I'm going to be teaching you how to do it in the front of a box. I'll also do a little bit of snipping into there to show how you can snip parts away. But for a prom card, for a wedding card, for a sweet 16, you can't, this is the sort of die that you can't afford to miss out on. And then when you need to do a prom card, come looking for it, because we just won't have it.
Yeah.
This will sell out probably in this show, guys. I'm just warning you, okay? I'm still going. The fairy.
This is phenomenal.
Just another level, and it's going to work so well with so many of the other papers that we've got now. Again, because the creator cards, Ben, they're going to cut into the front of a card like this, but also I'm going to be teaching you how to do this with a domed front on your card. And it's just so delicate, and again, brilliant snippability. So that is your gorgeous fairy design. And then last, but again, another showstopper, you shouldn't have favourites. But if I did, I'd have 3. I think,
how many times are you going to be using this? Seriously.
Do you know what? For happy anniversary, happy new year, 21st, 18th birthday cards, huge celebrations. Look at this. I love how you can personalise this. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'm going to be showing you how to do, this is the gift bag I'm going to be doing later on in the show. Look how great it looks in the white or the black. They're just gorgeous, Ben. They are gorgeous.
It is a stunning collection, and let me be the bearer of bad news at this point. I always get to do the bad news. Don't make me out to be the bad one, but I have to do the bad news. The bad news is 50% of the stock has already gone, right? So half the stock has gone. Please do not wait around. You know how busy our launch day shows have been of late. You know how busy it's going to be over the course of the next couple of hours. If you know that you love this collection, and like Sarah said, you know what? You can go for a multi-buy if you want. I'll give you more details on that in just a bit. But this is the way to do it, because you get all 6 of those gorgeous designs that Sarah's just brought to you. $84.95 or $99.75. And of course, if you're a platinum member, you can take another 20% off that. $67.96 or $79.80 for this full collection. But know that this will not hang about. Tip from the top here, I know that you love it. Jump in and grab it now. Then you've got all of this show with all of the demos that Sarah's shown you to kind of work with when you get yours. And I know there's a craft along coming up with this as well later on in May. So please do not miss out. For those of you as well who managed to pick up the HSN bundle, which I know included the statement rose, the elegant butterfly, the graceful butterfly I should say, and a place to remember, please do send in your makes if you've already been making projects with them. Let us see them. You can send them to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, because it's so great for us to be able to kind of say how much we love this collection, but it's even better when you tell everybody else how much you love this collection. And even better than that, you send in the pictures and go, look what I made. This is the project I put together. This is my favorite die. This is the one I've been using the most. Let us know why you love this collection. Let us know what your favorite die is. Send us in your pictures. Here we go. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We want to see those pictures. Now, as we've mentioned, if you want to go for the individuals, you can do. A lot of the individuals are flying out. There's 2 in particular which are going, and I'll give you the details of those. But basically, they're $16.99 or $19.95 individually. They're on a 2 for $30 or 2 for $35 deal. And the 2 which are flying, so you've got the place to remember. Let me just tell you, right, 70% of the stock of that individually is already gone. I mean, you know why. You know why. But that's going to probably sell out. I was going to say before the end of the show, the rate it's going, it could well be in the next hour. That's the most popular individually. The second most popular, that statement rose. Unbelievable. Half of the stock of that has already gone as well individually. So jump in quickly. 2 for $30, 2 for $35 if you want to go that way. But Sarah says this, and I agree. You know, if you've got the budget to go for the full collection, do, because if you think, oh, I'll just dip my toe in the water, I'll grab a couple, guaranteed you'll love the couple that you get, and then you'll come back and try and get the rest. And A, they'll probably be sold out, and B, if they're not, you're going to be ending up spending more money than you should have done. in the first place. So do not miss out on this deal. Loads of you already in. Christine Mahoney saying, hello, I love these dies so much. Has to be the top of the favourites pile. Gilmore's, this is going to be a fun and educational launch, I think. Checking in early from Michigan. And Diane saying, hello everyone, so excited to see these. I love them. And just to say as well, Anne saying that these are the same designs from the HSN auto ship. So as I said, you got 3 within your bundle that we've got this in the collection. The other 3 will come to you on the auto ship. However, if you're like me and you're a little bit impatient, you might think to yourself, well, actually, I want to grab these today. I'm not going to say you should or you shouldn't really, but maybe you should. You can get them today from us. I don't know how long you might be waiting on the HSN auto ship. It's entirely up to you, but you've got the 3 which will be coming to you on the show today. I mean, I'd get them, but that's just me. That's just me. Over half of the stock has gone. We're going to have to be quick because Sarah's got about, I don't know, 10 demos to do. She's not going to get to do 1 at this rate. Quick, Sarah.
I am, Ben. I'm going to do them all. I am not going anywhere for the next 2 hours until I've done every single one of these 6 cards. Well, actually, they're not cards. I've got the cards, the gift bags, the gift boxes, because they're so versatile, okay? Now, for those of you who are brand new to this and probably looking and thinking, oh my word, they are the most advanced cards I've ever seen. They're just too gorgeous. I won't be able to do this. Let me start at the very beginning and show you how quick and easy it can be to do a card, right? So I'm going to use that place to remember, okay? So the place to remember one, this is the one that everyone's loving. Let me show you though, Ben, they all come in 2 parts.
Yes.
So can you see, you've got the outer cut die,
okay,
and then the inner cut in detail die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the inner cut in detail. If you use just this, Ben, it's going to work like a creator card. This is your creator card.
Yep.
This is your optional outside cutting edge.
Got ya.
I like to do them all just as a creator card. So what I've got is craft card, hashtag totally need it with this die. Just saying it's beautiful,
hashtag
right?
gotta get it, yes.
So can you see I've cut the card to just slightly larger than what the die is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that on there and then just hold it in place, Ben, with a little bit of tape. Now, please be really gentle because craft card has a tendency to kind of tear if you're not careful with it. So
okay.
I'm going to hold that in place with a little bit of tape, open this out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into here. Now, it is quite an intricate die, so I think what I'll do is I will take my chances, oh my word. My producer Johnny, did you hear that in your ear, Ben?
Well, do you know what? Producer Johnny, he's almost fallen off his chair because these launch days are always busy. We come into them knowing how busy they're going to be. And we know how busy the launch days are.
We think we know how busy they're going to be.
This one, like Johnny's just picking himself up off the floor. I'm telling you, these are flying out the door. This might be the shortest launch day I think we will ever do. We might be wrapping up and having a cup of tea at about 3:45 at this rate.
Well, we won't, because we'll have, you know, if the bundle goes, we'll have the individuals.
We will.
Do not worry, we'll have all of them available as individual. You'll just not be making the saving, right?
The bundle's gonna go.
Yeah, don't panic, you'll be able to get them. You'll just miss out on the deal, right? Now, I'm leaving that in place, Ben. Let me just show you. It is cut to perfection. Obviously, it's cut to perfection. It's a Gemini.
No doubt.
Oh, should we emboss it as well?
Oh, go on then.
Have I got me embossing mat? Where are you undoing it? Hey, our Debbie's been in. She's had me gear. Maybe I'll not emboss it. Yeah, maybe I'll not.
You can blame her. She's back in later on, isn't she?
Right, Debbie.
Debbie.
What's she like?
What am I like?
What am I like? Right, here we go. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up a bit of ink onto this though, Ben, and I'm going to ink into here. So I'm going to use this as a stencil and also around the outside of the card. So this is the little bit that people forget you can do with your dies.
Yeah.
If you just want to go for a really simple but absolutely knock it out of the park card,
yeah.
Right? A little bit of a tip here as well. Watch this. I'm going to fold this over. There we go.
Do you know what?
Right?
You've hit the nail on the head here, and this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier on, is because a lot of people, I think, will look at these and look at the finished samples and go, no way can I do that. But actually, like you said, it's the die that's doing all of the work. If you just want the simplest of simple cards, it's simple in the respect of it's simple to do, but the card looks anything but, right?
Yeah, that's it. And the thing is, this is what, I'll be really honest, out of all of our collections, Ben, these are the ones that are always the most popular.
Yeah.
The ones where people, you can do that really simple look with it, or you can have really advanced cards with it. So again, I'm just doing simple. However, over the course of the show, we will absolutely progress on and do some way more advanced ones as well. Now, I'm going to say, have we got any, I wonder if I've got the large embossing mat. Oh, no, I don't.
You look like you've got loads of mats and plates and all sorts over there.
You would think, wouldn't you? Is there one in here? No. Oh, man. We'll emboss one of the other ones later. Do you know what it is? It's just so that I can easily do the tap. Are you ready? I'm going to do the tap just to tap it all out. So I want to go like this, just to tap all the bits out here. Ah, there we go. I've kind of managed. There's only a few bits. It's just if you ever want to do that really, tapping, it releases really easy.
Look at this.
It's just these little ones. Can you see how detailed they are? Ben, that's without me having embossed it.
Yeah.
Now, you can stick acetate behind if you want. I'll do that with some of the other designs that we do, but I think it just looks brilliant on its own.
Just to say, this place to remember that you're looking at now comes within the bundle, of course it does, but individually, 3/4 of the stock of that has gone. I know. That exactly what. Yeah.
Well, it's a good job I'm demoing this one first, then, isn't it?
Absolutely. That we're 15 minutes into the show, and 3/4 of the stock of it has gone individually. You need to get your skates on today. Honestly, this is the busiest launch day I think I've done, and I've done a few busy launch days. I can tell you that for nothing. Please, please, please do not miss out. I mean, I can see why everyone's going for this individually. If that is your budget today, individuals or the multi-buy, I know why you've picked this one out, because it is simply stunning. And the detail, just when I thought we couldn't get more detail in our dies, Sarah, we've just gone to like the next level, haven't we?
Park. Come on, Ben, you know us. Always pushing the boundaries, always seeing how much further we can take.
Exactly right.
Now that there is just a little bit of matting and layering on the inside. To be honest, Ben, it really doesn't need anything above and beyond that. All I've done is, I've just done a little, can you say, just a couple of little pieces, some of my little inside dies, and I've just done a to the happy couple. So I'm just going to go to the happy couple, stick that on the back there, and then also just a little bit of tape to hold this down. So that is how you make a card that looks really awesome in around about 3 minutes. That is where we're starting, guys, right? But where we're going to take it from here, in fact, Ben's got loads of the other samples he can show you. That card there, though, that design, what did you say, 3/4 had gone? So what I was saying, you can forget about what I said, because what I said was, don't worry, because if the bundle sells out, we'll still have all the individuals. Well, no, we'll still have some of the individuals, but either way, I am staying here and making all 6 of these cards. So don't be cross at me if we get to the end of 2 hours and what you want to buy isn't there. Just get it. You can always pause us and come back and watch the show.
Yeah, and don't be cross at me either. I know I'm the bearer of bad news.
We will be cross with you, Ben. We have to blame someone.
We'll blame Johnny, producer Johnny. Let's blame him. We normally blame him for those things. No, he's telling you to check out, he says, so don't blame him. We'll blame Craig, because we normally blame Craig and he's not here.
Yeah, it's Craig's fault.
Yeah. Can I just say, stock is flying, and I know for a fact how much you love this, and I know for a fact how much Director Charlotte's going to be getting in a flap, because there's so many of you going how much you love this collection, and how you sent in your pictures already. Mariah saying hello from Hamburg, New York, hopping on during lunch to say I love these dies, and I said it like that because she said it in block capitals. I sent in a couple of my makes. I've already made them, and this is what Mariah says: get them. She said it like that as well. Get them. So don't miss out. Hi from Atlanta, says Antoinette. Purchase on HSN Auto Ship. Sent some pictures to the website. The cards I made this past weekend. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, me too.
The butterfly and the tree are my favourites, but I love them all, says S. Jackson. Shelley says, that rose so beautiful. The butterfly would be amazing with orange and yellow behind it, says Rhonda. So glad, says Victoria. I bought these over the weekend. The FOMO is great with this collection. FOMO. Oh, thank you.
Come on, old man.
All right. Old man. The FOMO. Fear of missing out. You must learn all these acronyms, Ben. Get that down with the kids. And Mariah says, I love these. Sent in photos of the cards I already made. I couldn't wait. Please do not wait. These are going. You will miss out. So please, whatever it is that you want, grab them now. Let's show you the full collection, right? This is the full collection for you with that statement rose. And of course, showing you the 2 options where you've got the ability to use the outside die to cut out the frame to create that panel should you wish to use it that way. And then that creator card design in there as well, which is phenomenal. Again, and we'll see more of these, I'm sure, as we head through the show. But Debbie, again, earlier on, cutting out the creator card and then using the panel to kind of create like a shadow effect on her card, which is just brilliant. They're so versatile, these. And look at the detail. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Right, let's get this the right way up. Nope, the right way up. This is that gorgeous, graceful butterfly. I mean, how much detail is in there. I mean, seriously, just when you thought we couldn't give you any more detail, that is just simply unbelievable. I think possibly the most beautiful butterfly I've seen as far as dies are concerned. That is just phenomenal. It's amazing. Then on top of that, this is going to be used, come on, champagne celebrations. Think of all of the different projects you're going to be using this for. Look how beautifully this cuts. You've got your panel there, you've got the creator card. And as we said, do you know what? As simple as that last demo was there with Sarah, if you've never crafted before, imagine creating a card or a project with one of these dies as your first ever make. People will think that you have been crafting for years. I know why this one's going individually. A place to remember, we're heading up towards, I think, 80%. In fact, Johnny's just told me we are now at 80% of the stock. This is why this one is going. I mean, just literally the most beautiful die, is it not? I mean, how gorgeous is that? If this scene itself is not lovely enough, I love the heart shape within the tree. It is just stunning. And as Sarah again has pointed out to, the snippability that you've got with this as well is phenomenal. Also included in this bundle, I mean, come on. Let's just all just for a second, let's just shush and just take that in. Are you kidding me? Look at the level of detail here. Look at all the roses there up through the side in her dress. They're gorgeous. The detail on that, I don't know how we've done that. I do not know how we have done it. But that is the belle of the ball, who is also included in your collection. And then your fairy garden too. We're going to see all of these in action over the course of the next hour and a half. But you've got to be quick if you want to grab them. 60% of the big bundle has now gone. All of those dies are yours for that amazing deal, $84.95 or $99.75, but nobody pays that price if you're a platinum member. $67.96 or $79.80. These are absolutely flying. I just want to quickly throw you in the direction as well of some of our glitter card that we've got on the show, because these look amazing with our glitter card. 40 sheets in total. You're going to get your gorgeous rose gold, 10 sheets of. You're also going to get 10 sheets of your silver. The great thing, of course, about our glitter card is we always say you've got the wonderful sparkle and effect of the glitter, but you've not got the shedding. It's not going to go all over the place because it is encapsulated within. You've got the lilac in there as well, 10 sheets, and then you've got your copper too. I think that's a phenomenal buy. 40 sheets of glitter card for £10 or $14. That works out at £8 or $11.20, saving over 35%. Come on, are you kidding me? We're 23 minutes into a show. I've just heard the news in my ear. A place to remember on its own. That is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
It soon won't be seen.
yeah, Sarah's playing along today. This is gonna go, which means when this goes, you will have to go for the bundle. I mean, that's not such a bad thing in itself, is it really? But if you wanted just to get this individually, please go now. That is going to go, and then it will just be available in the bundle only. Listen, let us get on with another demo, because I can't believe how quickly this is selling out. What are you going to show us next, Sarah?
Come on, belle of the ball. I feel like I'm working through in order of my favourite ones. They're just fabulous, right? So here we go. Belle of the ball. So I'm going to take her out. Look how stupidly, ridiculously intricate this whole die is. I mean, it is another level again to anything we've worked on before. And again, if you want to just go for just the die, Ben, that's fine. But you've got the outer cut if you want to cut it out in its entirety. Now, I'm going to do a box. So I've already got the lid and the base. I've done the lid in just some Centura pearl and the base in one of those lovely pearl cardstocks that we've got, Ben. So that's going to be my base. We're just going to work on the lid. So I'm going to pop, where's the head? Right, I'm going to pop her head up the top there, position her right in the middle and hold it in place with a little bit of tape. So this is the trick. You don't want it to move while it's going through the machine. So actually I'm going to put a little bit at the top and a tiny little bit at the bottom as well, so that that won't move. Now, it's quite an intricate die, so again, you can either go straight into your base or add in your metal shim if you want to make sure you get a nice crisp cut.
Yes.
So I'm going metal shim, clear plastic plate, your magnetic, and then your top plate. Now, I'm using, Ben, the larger Gemini plate because I'm doing this into the lid of a box. Imagine doing these, those of you who have the Gemini Pro, into the lid of like a whole full-size box, you know, one of the pizza box styles.
Yeah.
In the front. That would be absolutely off the chart. So those of you who've got a Gemini Pro, these are no-brainer dies. But then also, look what I've managed to run out and get in between. So there, that's cut perfectly. I'm going to leave that on the base. I've been and found my rubber embossing mat. So I'm putting my rubber embossing mat on. Then the clear. You must now miss out your magnetic. Put your other plate on. Notice I'm turning and rotating them in case our Leanne's watching.
Good
so so I don't get into any trouble. Now you're going to have this massively deep emboss. This is what looks so fabulous with this. Now, I've decided to do something a little bit extra and a little bit different with this. So my box, this is what we're doing, by the way, for anyone who missed the start of the show. I'm showing you this box here. However, what I've decided to do is kind of take it another little level again and put a bit of a shadow behind it. One of them cards that I showed you at the beginning, Ben, had a shadow behind it, and I thought it looked absolutely immense. So I've decided to add this to that. So when I lift this off, oh, look, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. If I lift these out, so there's one and then two just on here, and just be really careful because you don't want to rip your cardstock when you're doing this, and I am anything but careful, Ben.
Especially when you're this excited as well, seriously.
Oh, look at this, right? So a couple of those little bits out of there. What I want to do though, Ben, is I want to shadow that with another little bit of that gorgeous glitter card. So just because this die is more ridiculously detailed than any other die you've ever owned in your life, doesn't mean we can't cut it into glitter card. So I'm just going to take the glitter card, use your metal shim. You want a clean, crisp cut, right? So use your metal shim. I'm going to go into the glitter card, but because I want to just shadow it, I'm also going to put the outside piece around as well, because actually we're going to use this with, we're going to stick this behind. Do I want the outside? No, I'll leave it. I'll cut my own outside piece and I'll have a little bit more space. Right, you'll see what I mean in a minute, Ben, right? Clear, then magnetic, then top plate. And I'm just kind of taking it next level again. She says I haven't taped it down, so hopefully you're not going to knock it. But I'm going to get that lovely deep cut and deep emboss, and then I'm going to slightly offset it and shadow it with this one as well. Now, I'm dying to see what you guys have done with
they're
these.
coming in, Sarah, believe you me.
Are they really?
Oh, they're flying in. There's loads of pictures coming in. Just Johnny going, wait till you see what Linda's made. There's some great pictures coming in. If you've already got these, if you've bought them off HSN, the bundle on HSN, send in those pictures. They are oohing. It's like a fireworks display going off. It's in the gallery. Ooh, ooh. We have, lots of pictures of you coming in with the place to remember. Lots of you have been using that. Don't forget, you might have to get that in the bundle in just a minute because that has got limited stock. Yes, so Sarah, believe you me, there will be lots of pictures to be taking a look at. And there's just been one faceplant moment on the show already from Deborah, who says, Sarah and Ben, I got 2 of these, then came back for the others. What am I like? I should have ordered them all in the first place.
You should have done. Trust me, you are not going to be disappointed at all. These are the dies that you'll be disappointed if you miss out on them.
Yes.
You could never ever be disappointed because they're so gorgeous, right? Now, like I said, I'm going to trim this myself, Ben, because I'm going to put this now as a little bit of a shadow around the card. So I'm just making sure that I cut enough to be able to stick it in place, but not so much that it's going to come past the sides of my box. So watch what I mean. Trim that into place. This is that cardstock, by the way, guys, that's available. So watch this now. Just by offsetting her, a couple of little bits that need popping out there, Ben. Just by offsetting it slightly, you've got the classiness of the white. Is that a technical saying?
It is now.
Yeah, it is now. So you've got the classiness of the white. I'm going to have to put this on a bit of black card so that you can really see and appreciate this. There's that. There's that behind, and then that white's just going to go slightly over top and give it that little bit of a hint behind.
Love that.
Yes, just subtle with a bit of a touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that in place, Ben. I've also got a little piece of acetate that I'm going to stick behind, and all this lovely embossed detail in her head is all because we've got that. It's because we've got that lovely, the detail in the emboss on there as well. Right.
Absolutely fantastic, says Hannah Horn on Facebook. Look at the detail. Not only are these beautiful, says Rebecca Palmer, but these are absolutely a set that can make you smile. Don't they just make you smile? They are a happy die set. I like that. And Liz McLean on Facebook saying, hello Sarah and Ben, I ordered the rose and champagne last week, got a few orders for friends for special birthdays, also anniversaries. These will make life so much easier. I can't wait for them to come, hopefully soon, from Liz in Aberdeen. And Susie T, what you like. Susie T on YouTube says, I wanted these dies so badly that I accidentally ordered them from HSN twice. No.
Well, did you know that's what you do? If when something's that good, I know that feeling. You're so frightened you're going to miss out on them as well.
Yeah, fingers going 10 to the dozen on the mouse to make sure you click it and you pop 2 in instead of 1. But never mind.
Right, Ben, I've given it loads of go over with the dotty tape pen. And then I've got this little piece of acetate that's just exactly the right size to go over the base here, because this is going to be one of those boxes. It's going to be one of them boxes that like never gets put away. It's like out on display, you know what I mean? So if I lift that up now, there she is. She's fabulous.
That's awesome.
And then I'm going to glue it together. I've got the base and I'm going to add a couple of little pearls and it will look absolutely off the chart.
Lots of people chatting about the snippability with these as well. Heidi's saying, strange question. Can I snip out the people once I cut it out? Are you referring to the...
yes.
Yes, the...
do you know what? Should we do a little bit of that after this?
Are you going to do a bit of snipping later?
Right. Do you know what? I can do it as soon as we finish this demo if you want.
All right.
I can do it with this one and I can show you how you do the snipping.
Brilliant.
And also we can snip out a little bit from that place to remember.
Oh, excellent stuff.
So here we go. I'm just going to pop a frame around there.
You ask it, we'll do it. That's what's going on
exactly.
today.
We are. But because, do you know what? I think we're just going to have to go with the flow in this show, because it's going to be one of those stupid, manic, mega busy shows that we could be tap dancing by the end of this, Ben.
Well, probably will
like
be.
This.
I mean, you get you dancing again, Sarah. If you're dancing in the Crafty Cabana videos, anything to go.
Oh,
But I tell you what,
I'll do a bit of dancing for you.
You have the moves there. Bit of mum dancing going on. Is that such?
I've been asking for that, haven't I? I've been taking the mickey out of him for ages with his dad dancing. So right. So can you see? I'm just going to go around here like this, Ben, and I've got a couple of just little pearls. And this is where you can get really go to town with it. I mean, you imagine doing this for like a little girl's, prom, a little girl, but like a prom card. I just think it would be absolutely something else. And I mean, you've watched me do this live, guys. So all I've done is actually cut the box to shape, and that's the bit that's not even the time-consuming bit. So this is the sort of project that's like a 20-minute project or something if you're doing this at home.
Absolutely.
I mean, why would you make an ordinary box when you could do something like this in like 20 minutes, Ben? And then that's the lid. I've also got the base that's going to go onto here. Nice and simple.
Can you just tell us as well, because Marisol's asking about the size of machine that we need to be able to cut these dies. So what's the sort of minimum size?
Right, so they're all 5x7, so they're all going to fit in your Junior.
Yep.
They're all going to cut on your Gemini MIDI perfectly. Because I've cut this into a larger piece of card to then make into a box, I've used this on the larger Gemini here so that we can then go and position it on the lid of the box.
Gotcha.
However, if you wanted to do it and you wanted, let's have a little look. I'm just going to pop a bit of glue gel on there, I think. Have I got my hot glue gun plugged in? No, we'll just go with a bit of tacky glue on the back of here. So yes, if you wanted to do it on I was saying if you want to do it on your Gemini Pro, for example, you could position this into the front of some pretty spectacular, larger projects. Now, there's that box. I think she's looking absolutely, totally glam there, right? What I did say I would show you as well is, what about snippability?
Oh, yes.
So, right, here's the one that I had. I always have a Blue Peter style. Here's one I prepared earlier, just in case anything goes wrong with the demo. You never know what's going to go wrong with live TV, right? So, let me just come in here. I've got my knife. And if I just come in with the knife, there's the tiny knife, right, here it is, right? So if I wanted to take a little bit of the detail out, what we could do then is just cut down here, right? And then cut down there as well. And then little knife in place here. This is when it really comes into its own. So if I put this down here, and then just trim that right down there. Can you see that? We'll literally then just lift away. So if I just cut all of that out, lift down there. Oh yeah, no, obviously she's going to have it. Now you can either do it with your knife or you could do it with a little pair of snips if you want.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to come in there now and just neaten all of that off, because I haven't done the straightest snip down there, you're literally just coming down, neatening all of her off.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't know that she ever had anything other than the dress. So can you see that? This is what we mean when we say snippability. Look, very elegant, very detailed.
Yeah.
So I'll go and snip that other side so you can see the complete finished look there.
So basically, to answer your question, Marisol, yes, there's plenty of snippability, and this is with all of them, I think, is the thing to say.
Yes.
Lots of kind of ways to adapt these and, you know, change these should you want to, which again adds to the versatility of them as well. We are getting really, really busy for the collection and for the individuals. We will give you time. Don't worry. I know what a lot of you are like. You're like, oh, I don't want to miss the demo. So I've got time to check out my basket. We'll give you time to check out in just a few moments' time, and it won't come a moment too soon because things are going. 35 minutes in, so busy. And again, look at this. Absolutely brilliant.
Totally different look. If I show you, there's the one that we've done. So really fancy and ornate, just understated elegance there, Ben. And then also, you know that one we did with the to the happy couple? Watch out and come in. If you don't want to do it to a happy couple, and you can just you just want to be a nice tree.
Yes.
We can absolutely just have a lovely tree. Do you know that actually it could become like quite a nice family tree die then?
No, absolutely. Pop a little photo in there maybe.
Yeah, you've got so it doesn't have to be that down the side. And then there we go. Couple's gone, and we've just got a really nice tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Just shows you the versatility. I'll keep them in case we need to come revisit them anytime later in the show.
Wow. This is super busy, and as predicted, within 40 minutes, the individual, so a place to remember, the one that you've just seen with the happy couple in, don't scream and shout, but that is now.
No.
Now.
No,
Now.
it hasn't.
It has.
No.
Yes. It's sold.
My flabber
out.
is gasted.
Never has your flabber been more gasted. It's what we warned you to, and it is so busy right now. So that's gone. You can still get that as part of the main bundle, but the main bundle, 65% of the stock has gone. And let's just think about this for a second. Launch days, we always have a lot of stock. So the fact again that another 15% is sold inside the first 40 minutes should set a few alarm bells ringing to you. You should be thinking to yourself, I need to jump in and grab these, because as we said, the launch days that I've certainly been a part of recently, these have either sold it in the show or gone, just sort of after the show, and people have checked out their baskets. Please do not miss out. There is so much to love about this. I think 6 of the most beautiful dies that we've done, the level of intricacy that you've got, the delicate detail that you've got with these as well is just phenomenal. And you can pick up the whole bundle today if you are a platinum member for just $67.96 or $79.80. Plenty more to show you, and we'll come back and have a look at a few more samples in just a second. We'll also come back as well and have a look at what you've been making. I cannot wait to see the projects that you guys have been making, so we will have a look at those. Bit of a crafty gallery coming up very shortly. But listen, here's that time. I can promise you over the course of the next couple of minutes, you will not miss a thing. There will be no demos taking place, so you will not miss anything. Now is your opportunity to not miss out on this collection, because you now need to go and check out your baskets. We'll come back in a couple with lots more information and lots more demonstration, but get your carts checked out and we'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Are you joking me? This is unbelievable. I'm sorry. You can tell like when the collection is brilliant because you get so many amazing finished samples from our team, and you can tell how much they've enjoyed working with these. I mean, I don't even know where to start to show you some of the makes that we've got. Just to kind of go on the back of what Sarah's just been showing you with the bell of the ball. Just another take here, which is absolutely stunning. Using some mirror card and glitter card on there. It just looks amazing. Margaret's put that one together, but how gorgeous is that? Again, using that sort of drop effect, just putting some beautiful glitter card there to highlight her dress is stunning. Then we've got the gorgeous fairy, which again we'll see in more detail in just a few moments time. I love the fact as well with these that you can use these straight into the card if you want to create your create a card, or if you want to cut these and use these as panels, you can do. And actually, I mean, look how awesome this one is. I mean, seriously, how amazing is this particular card? And I love this for the fact that it's one of those cards that or one of those dies, I should say, that you're just going to come back to time and time again, particularly now where we are, coming out of lockdown here in the UK. There's going to be parties aplenty, there's going to be celebrations, and this is so super versatile. I love this. Bit of white card, luxury gold card, the tri-blends acetate on there as well, really bringing this to the fore and making that pop out. You're going to get all 6 of the dies within this bundle, but bear in mind, it is flying now at 65% of the stock gone, $84.95 or $99.75. Terry Tom Anderson just saying, I made a couple of cards for a birthday party using creator card dies. Everyone was in awe of them. I felt kind of bad when people were complimenting my talents. I just have awesome tools. Terry, I'm sure you did a brilliant job, but you've made such a great point. And again, I want to stress this. If you are quite new to crafting, if you've just found us, if you haven't done a lot of card making, for example, and you're looking at these and going, well, I'm not at that level yet. Yes, you are. This is the whole point with these. Obviously, if you have been crafting a little bit longer, already you'll probably have ideas flowing and you'll be knowing exactly what you're going to do with them and exactly how you're going to enhance them even more. But if you are someone who has never crafted before, maybe you've just bought your first lot of crafty stash, maybe you've just bought your first Gemini machine, and you're thinking, I can't use these. You can. That is the whole point. That's what the creator cards are all about. Allowing you to create professional looking cards, even if this is the first card that you have ever made. And like Terry Tom Anderson has just said, imagine making a card with one of these dies as your first card and giving it to a friend or family member. You're going to get those compliments and people are going to be thinking you put in a lot more work than you actually have. That's why these are going. Send those pictures in still. We're going to have a look at your pictures and your makes in just a few moments' time. But I am well aware that the time is flying by. So I think we are ready for some more demonstrations. What you're going to be showing us next, Sarah?
Oh, I thought we were going to see viewer cards.
Oh, we're going to shoot the cards now?
I don't know what's next. Is it that or is it my demo?
Oh, no. We'll do yours because... Oh, hang on. There's so many coming in. We're going to do some. I don't want to rush you, Charlotte. We're going to look at them. All right, here we go then. She works well under pressure. Mariah! Oh, wow.
Classy, very classy Mariah. Love that. Love that. And then look what she's done. She's foiled it as well. Oh, I love that, Mariah. Wow.
I can tell the butterflies are loved, aren't they? Seriously.
I was just going to say they're loving the butterflies one. Look at Marie Antoinette. These are gorgeous. And I love those butterfly wings lifting. I'm getting to me butterfly later. I'm going to be showing you a K card.
Look at this with that rose.
Oh,
and do you know what as well? I love the different sentiments added to those as well. Just going to show that you can use them for all sorts of different times and different cards. And this one again, they're thinking of you. So they've snipped out the couple there.
Yes. Good idea. See, it's all very... The snippability is right there. See, it's a good job you've explained that, Ben. Because I bet there'd be other people watching that thinking, hang on, that's not the same die. Because the same die Sarah said had a couple in them. So it is just showing you about that snippability. Now, What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this gorgeous gift bag, right? Because it's a little bit different and it shows you it doesn't have to just be cards. And a little birdie told me, and that little birdie's lovely Johnny, our producer Johnny, that apparently this is going to be one of the next ones to sell out. So I thought I better get that demo in now, then we don't get upset people in the second half of the show when we have some sellouts, right? So here we go. So what we've done is you need A4 card for, well, I'm going to give you the sizes from A4 cardstock if you want to work from A4, okay?
Okay.
So A4 card, but then what I've done is I've trimmed it down to, it was about 9 3/4, just shy on 10 inches tall. So, I mean, go full 10 inches if you want, but about 9 3/4, 10 inches tall. And I'm going to bring my scoreboard in, and I want you to see the sizes that we're going to do here, right? So you can do, I mean, I'm using the big score, but it could be any of your scoring boards, right? I want you to come down 1/2 inch, right? This is going to be our little gluing flap at the side. So we'll come down 1/2 inch. Then you're going to come up 1.5. So we've got like an inch tram line on the side, and then 2.5. So those are our 3. So this is going to be the side panel and the gluing flap here.
Okay.
Then if you turn it right around, right, I'm going to come 2 inches all the way across the bottom. So that there becomes the front panel of our card, and this is going to be the bottom. But I do want to put like a little thing. So if I come along at like 1.5 inches here as well, you'll see what I mean. And then also coming up, that was 2 inches, I'm going to come up to 3 inches. Yep, so if I just come along at 3, put this little mark in here, right, and you'll see I'm going to put some diagonal score lines. All will become clear in just a moment. So if I take this from here, Ben, what we're going to do is just trim off here. So down there, trim this bit here, up to this corner, and then cut this away all together so that we're left with that shape. Right? And then down here, you need to kind of put in these, so if I just find that line behind, is that my, yep, that's my red line. And I'm just going to come down with these corners like this, can you see? So when we turn it round like that, we're essentially just scoring into the corner like this. So that is going to be the shape of your base bag. And that's all going to be ready if I just do all of the scoring and creasing and folding like this. That goes in like that. This piece here. Then you've got your bit up from the bottom. You need 2 of these, by the way, if you hadn't already realised. 1 for the front of the bag, 1 for the back of the bag. And then also in this corner here, what we're going to do is you're going to fold these pieces in. Can you see? So that just folds into place because actually that's coming out there. And then when that sticks down, that is what makes that bag kind of fold in together. Can you see at the sides like that? So that's going to give it that lovely fold.
Perfect.
Now, before we do any work on it, we can now do the cutting in. So I can lose my scoreboard because we've done all of the hard work as it was, done all the scoring. Those are all the measurements you're going to want to come back to and reference again. And here we go, I'm going to use the champagne celebrations. So all you're doing, remember, you can either use the outside cutting edge with it or you can do the cut in. I like to use them as creator cards and just use the cut in die bend. So we've got that. I'm going to position this in place in the centre, so just kind of eyeball it a little bit, hold it in place with the tape, and then again, because I'm working on a larger sheet of card, even though in theory this die will absolutely fit through your smaller Gemini machine, I'm going to use it in the larger one, the plate, so that we can position that accurately right in the centre.
Well, Medley's loving the champagne bottle and glasses. I love them. Says Medley, perfect for all kinds of celebrations, retirement, engagement, anniversary, and I love the fact there's a few of you as well who are trying to resist the temptation of we enablers here in the studio. That's Sarah and I are today.
We are absolutely not the friends you want to hang out with. If you're trying to save money or anything like that, not me and Ben.
No, you don't want to be near us. Seriously, Tony saying I was trying not to get them, but as I keep watching all the demos and the samples, they've twisted my arm to purchase the full set. Oh, Tony, how did that happen? Such a beautiful collection, you go on to say. And I tell you what, you will not be disappointed when you get these home. You're going to have so much fun with them, particularly when you can see the kind of things that you can create. I mean, again, take a look at this. I'm just looking at my monitor. This is cut absolutely beautifully. Again, that would have been my worry. Well, not my worry, because I know how brilliant we are here, but you look at how delicate these are and how intricate these are, you just think, oh, how good are they going to cut?
And I didn't even use the metal shim there. I haven't embossed it, and it literally all just standard sandwich, and it came out there absolutely no problem. Now, you can do a few things with that. You could stick acetate behind it if you wanted to see in. You could do the little bit of shadowing So you could shadow it. Now I thought, should we just do one where we just stick it flat behind and we see a slightly different finish? Do you know what I do think would add to it though, Ben? A little bit of gilding wax.
Oh yeah.
So before I stick this behind, I'm just going to bring in a little bit of that gilding wax, and I'm just going to try and pop it around the edges here, just to give it that little touch of kind of sparkling finesse as it was. I do think a bit of gilding wax elevates any project up to another
absolutely.
level.
Particularly something like this, you need a bit of sparkle with your champagne and your champagne glasses there, don't you? Absolutely.
But then I think you could be personalising, if you wanted, the champagne bottle. So I saw one of the samples that you've got there. Someone had made it obviously for like a 50th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
So they'd put a 50 on the champagne bottle, and I think, oh, do you know when you get commissioned for those big projects, you know, you all know what it's like. You know, someone asks you, oh, it's a big wedding anniversary, I need a really special card. These are the creator cards that you're going to wheel out for those special occasions. The big commissions, I know it when my mum asks me to do them, and she says, oh, it's our so-and-so, needs to be a nice one. And I say, what, because all my other cards aren't nice, mum? She's like, well, you know what I mean, Peg.
Wow,
it's
putting the
got to
pressure
be
on.
really special. So there, see, with that gold on, it just takes it up a notch, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And then while you're on here, Ben, I want you to go all the way over the back with loads and loads of the tape, because you want it to stick down really, really thoroughly. So I'm putting plenty of dotty tape all over the back of here. And then, look, try and follow the level as it was of it, right? And then when we've got the tape in place, then you can go right round the outside, because we're going to stick the gold one in place as it was.
What
right?
cardstock are you using now, Aisha wants to know? Is it just matte black cardstock?
That's just matte black. This is the gold glitter card, Ben, that we've got, that you are all loving today on the show. Of course you are. It just goes perfectly with this whole collection, right? So there is... That's just perfect, ready to go. And then if you want to just make it stand out a little bit, what I would say is, can you see I've just taken a square of card here, and I'm just gonna use the inner shape to die cut. So you know how we had like the frame around the outside, Ben?
Yeah.
Cut yourself a piece of card the same size, use the inner die, the one that we haven't used yet in any of our demonstrations, and that will give you the kind of perfect piece. Look at that. Just to put that all into place. Now, what I maybe could have done is if I'd put that a little bit further down, would have left a little bit more space to put our ribbon in, but I don't think it matters. I think the ribbon's still going to look good in there. So all I'm going to do, oh, this is why this is why, Ben, you always see me cleaning my glass mat down after every demonstration, because you want it to be stuck really, really well. Right, I'll go and stick these together. So you need two of these guys, only one of them you need to cut into though. Right?
Okie dokie. So many lovely comments coming in. By the way, just as a by the way, that is the beautiful bag that Sarah was alluding to there. And yeah, just simply whacking some numbers on there, so a 50th or whatever, then a little tag saying happy anniversary. So versatile is this die. Again, you know, just adding that little bit of personalisation on there, you know, changing it for whatever occasion it might be, whether it is an anniversary, whether it's a birthday or a retirement. There's just so much versatility, particularly with that die. Terry Tom Anderson on Facebook just saying the bell of the ball could be used for so many things: prom, keepsake box of the flowers, wedding, bridesmaid presents, every occasion you'd be dressed up, or any fancy present. Lynn says, what amazing designs. I love learning all of the different ways to use them. And Gillian Grady on YouTube saying, my bank account needed a rest, so limited my order on Friday to 3 of the delicate creator cards. It's had the weekend off now, so I've ordered Belle of the Ball. Exactly. Yes. You're giving it the weekend off. It should be ready and recharged and raring to go for a brand new week. If you get another one, yeah, you get 2 for 30 or 35. So you may want to, you know, put it through its paces a little bit, Gillian. Why not? Why not? And by the way, if you're looking at this one individually, the gorgeous champagne celebration, producer Johnny is just counting the numbers on this. This is flying out of the door and is probably, I say probably, definitely going to be the next one to go. Over 60% of the stock has gone. Lots of you with it in your baskets as well, and you know how it works here. Eventually we get to the point where there's more of you wanting it than we've got available, and we will get there. So get it now so you don't miss out. $16.99 or $19.95, or 2 for 30 or 2 for 35. But if budget stretches, you know what I'm going to tell you to do, what Sarah will tell you to do. Go for the full collection. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Let we be enabler friends, yes. we're the friends that you want to hang out with, but your husband doesn't want you to hang out with.
Absolutely right, yeah.
We are them friends.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right, all I'm doing, Ben, is just feeding a little bit of black. I think the black and black with just the gold looks utter class in this one. So through there and then through the next piece. Are you going through there? Yes.
Wanda's wondering as well. Wanda's wondering,
yep.
Could you ask Sarah to repeat the measurements for that gift bag?
Yes,
please?
Not a problem. So it was A4 width, so that's 8 1/4 inches if you're cutting your cardstock down to that.
Yeah.
And I did it about 9 3/4 or 10 inches, doesn't matter, around about there. That sort of height, all right? So once you've got it to that height, then what you're going to do is you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 1/2 and 2 1/2 inches. And then on the other side, you're going to score 2 inches for the base, 1 1/2 just to, in fact, you want me just to show you the piece. That's my finished piece, right? I'll just show you the other base here. So if I show you these measurements,
perfect.
Right? So it was 8 1/4 this way by 9 3/4 this way. This was 1/2 inch, 1 1/2, 2 1/2. Yep. Then down here, this was at 2 inches. This one here was at 1 1/2, so I went 1/2 inch there, and then I came an inch up here to 3 inches to put my score line in.
Perfect.
So that's all the measurements that you need for that one, and that's our bag finished.
Thank you. Absolutely brilliant. There you go, Wanda. Wanda, no more. Rebecca just saying, so many ways, so many ideas. Loving all of the demos. Cindy just saying, I love this delicate creator card die collection. I bought it as soon as it was on the website. If you're still sat making your mind up, what are you waiting for? By the way, if there's a question you need to ask about this collection, something that you need to know before you purchase it, jump in and get in touch with us on Facebook and on YouTube. Leave those questions and we will certainly get them answered. We are now at 2/3 of the stock gone. It's flying out the door. Other things that you might want to pop into your baskets as well. So you've got lots of kind of goodies to play with. Cardstock you never want to run out of. We've got some gorgeous Centura Pearl for you on the show as well. That glitter card deal was phenomenal. The Centura Pearl we've got for you in a range of colours. So, I mean, this is called Christmas Green, but pretty much you can use that whenever you like. But I know why we've called it Christmas Green. But that is available in this collection. So you've got 5 different colours, 10 sheets of each. You've then got this gorgeous baby blue. Again, lovely colour. I think that, and also your fuchsia, if you're thinking about making cards, maybe new baby cards potentially, you might want to use the celebration die as well, the champagne celebration. That's perfect. 10 sheets of your fuchsia, 10 sheets of the baby blue. You've then got also in this collection 10 sheets of the hint of gold in the Snow White, which is absolutely stunning. Wait till you see that up close and personal. And then we've got 10 sheets of the caramel as well. That's a brilliant deal again. I thought you put up the wrong details on the screen there for a second. Yeah, that happened last week when I had a bit of a moment, didn't I? Bit of a senior moment, I think we'll call it. I'm right today though. It is £10 for all of those. Wow. 50 sheets, 10 of each of those gorgeous 5 colours. You pay today just £8 if you're a platinum member, or $11.20. Certainly time to be stocking up. Get that, get the glitter card, get the dies. I mean, you are dancing around the living room, you're dancing around your craft room with all of the goodies that you've picked up today for a phenomenal price. There's so many pictures coming in. What does that tell you? That tells you that people who've already got their hands on some of these dies love them, have been using them. And that also, tells me how much you love them, because how many times do we hear, I've not got them out of the packet yet, not used them yet. Everybody's getting them out, everybody's using them. Look at Sarah, not our Sarah Phillips make here, and this is with the gorgeous champagne celebration. Absolutely stunning. Love that.
She literally must, they only launched that one on Friday.
Yeah.
So she literally must have just got it and been crafting away with it straight away.
And are you joking me, Linda? This light box.
Oh,
what
Linda.
About this?
Do you know, you can buy those little sets of lights so cheap these days and be making them really stunning cards.
Do you know what, Linda? Hang on a minute. I was just trying to say, I think that's my favourite so far, but look at Sandra's.
Oh, I love that, Sandra. With the extra, they're crying out to be blinged up these and taken another level, aren't they?
Wow. Thank you, Sandra, for letting us have a peek at your card. See what I did there? Wow, I have to get up. Sorry, I've just run back around. I have to get up close and personal. Have a look at my screen just to see these in detail.
Old man.
Thank you. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where's my glasses? I've got my lenses in, Johnny. That's the sad thing. Yeah, it's the sad thing. You completely throw me now, calling me an old man. Listen. This is a big deal, Johnny. This is a big deal. I tell you what, let me show you the boards again here very quickly. And just if you have just joined us, welcome you along to our launch day. If you have just tuned in thinking, oh, well, they're an hour into launch day. I've probably arrived in good time. Probably, I don't know, 10, 20% of the stock has gone. It's probably all good. We're over 2/3 of the stock gone. We've got an hour left of the show. At this rate, we could be heading towards the end of the show. We'll be seeing greens on screens and potentially reds telling you things are selling out. We've already had sellouts of the individuals. Let me take you through these. You're going to get all of these gorgeous, delicate creator card dies within this collection, allowing you to, yes, create a card. You've got the outside cutting die as well if you want to use them to create panels, and it comes into handy very, very nicely indeed if you want to, as we've already seen, kind of like create that drop shadow effect, or maybe add some glitter card to really sort of bling up your project. But what I love about these is the detail. The rose, are you kidding me? Statement rose. Wonder why it's called the statement rose. I think you can see for yourself why it's called that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then with also within the collection, take a look at this. Probably the most beautiful butterfly I think you will ever see. And that's a bold statement because we see a lot of butterflies within craft, but come on, that is just absolutely gorgeous. And again, that is included within this bundle, which I think is coming to you at a stunning price. I was just looking for a little card, which I've got here, which I just quickly want to show you. Again, look at the kind of things that you can create and look at all of the detail that you've got on the acetate, and then yeah, just popping and manipulating the wings to really bring that 3D effect. Stunning. Also included in this collection, the one that you've just seen. Again, talk about versatility with this, and this is the little bag that Sarah was talking about just a few moments ago. Yeah, great for your cards, obviously, great for your boxes, great for your bags. Yeah, great if you have got a little side hustle going on and you are creating cards and gift ideas for people. This is super. I love the fact that that's been personalized, the little 50 there, a little happy anniversary tag. You know, this scene itself just gives you so much versatility for whatever the celebration may be. Then also within, by the way, individually, that one is flying and it's going to be the next to go. This one here, A Place to Remember, has gone as far as individuals is concerned. So if you wanted to get that individually, you can't. You can still get it within the bundle though. I mean, again, you can tell how much our team have enjoyed working with this collection, and in particular this die as well, because there's so many finished samples to show you. I mean, again, how beautiful is that? I love the choice of colours. And I love the fact that this, again, is going to be great for a Valentine's card, great for an anniversary card. And also, again, if we go back to one of the demos earlier on, and actually with one of the pictures that we saw, this, again, a great card just to show you the snippability of these dies too, because we've seen how if you wanted to, just snip out that couple and all of a sudden just becomes a really, really nice card, which you could pop, I don't know, maybe a photo into, however you wanted to use it. That comes with this collection, and you can now only get that within the collection, just to reiterate. Then we've got the Belle of the Ball, one of the most beautiful dies, stunning demo from Sarah earlier on in the show. This is the kind of thing that you can create. I mean, come on, just when you thought we couldn't get any more detail into our dies, all of a sudden, boom, we've only gone and done it. That's included within the collection, flying out of the door individually. Here's your gorgeous fairy, the fairy garden. Again, we will get round to looking at this within the show very shortly indeed. But what you've got to remember, and I think if you have been with us for the whole of the show, if you're looking at these and thinking, I can't do that, the whole point is, yes, you can. You've got the ability to do it. One pass, one cut gives you that creator card. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? If you've never made a card before, this is the kind of thing. These are the kind of cards that you can be creating straight off the bat, and that is why they're flying out the door. $84.95, $99.75. You're already making that saving of £17, almost $20. And if you are a platinum member, that comes down to $67.96 or $79.80. More pictures to show you in just a little bit. More of your comments coming in as well. Safe to say, this has hit the spot. You guys are loving this, and that pleases me so much. Now, I love that Sarah's kind of taking us on a bit of a crafty journey here. Started off quite simple, getting a little bit more technical, but look at this card you're going to be seeing next. So you're going to be showing us how to make this? I
am indeed, and you know what? If you've got these at home, you could literally come and make this card this afternoon.
Love it.
Now you can do it with any of the card, you know, you could do it either portrait or landscape. I think it works absolutely beautifully well with the butterfly because it's so detailed. Now I'm going to walk you through step by step, so I'll do it a little bit slower. So so that you could always come back to this point on this show and watch through exactly how to do it, okay? So I'll pop that over there. What we're going to do is we're going to start off, you need 2 cards which are 8 inches by 6 inches. So this is if you want to do the butterfly one sideways. So it's a side fold card, 8 inches wide by 6 inches tall, okay? And what I've done, Ben, is on this half, I've put the score line in at the halfway point. So I've put a score line in at 4 inches. And what we're going to do is, and this is the only bit that feels random to you, have it so that your fold line's on the back and your fold is at the right-hand side, right? So it feels like it's a back to front opening card.
Yeah.
That's the only bit I want you to remember at this stage. Now, if you need 2 of these, by the way. So your other one needs to be an 8 by 6, but you don't need to put the fold line in. So if I take this, Ben, and just try and be careful, just to eyeball this and get it right in the centre of your card. Really important to get it centralised because we want this to kind of kick through the K of the card as it was, right? So here we go, you open that back up. And then I'm going to cut this. Now I am going to use the metal shim because it's a really intricate die. So I'll go into my metal shim. I'm going to pop this onto here like this. So we've got that really intricate lacy design cutting into that piece there. You want your clear, your magnetic, your top plate, and straight through we go. There we go. And again, I'm going to do it once to cut through. Then I'm going to also go and cut through it with the not cut through it, I'm going to add on the what do you call the purple? Embossing mat.
Yes.
Embossing mat so that we get a lovely deep emboss as well, right? So here we go, that will come on there. And then while it's like this, turn that over, look at the deep. This is why we had your metal shimming, you see, so it's going to cut beautifully well. You're then going to use your rubber embossing mat on there like this. You're going to go with your clear, your top plate. Do not use the magnetic. So don't have two, you should never have the magnetic in at the same time as the rubber embossing mat. So only rule when it comes to mats, don't have those 2 in together. It's too much pressure on your rubber embossing mat, okay?
Okay, good to know. Good
right.
to remember.
So that's gone through. You can tell I'm so impatient, can't you? For that all of, extra 10 seconds it takes to go through the machine. So I'm going to leave this on so that we can come and ink through it as well. So if I just lift this off here,
I think we're doing that a little bit more. Do you know what? Up until I reckon a few weeks ago, I'd never seen that inking through a die.
Had you not?
No, not until really recently. So whether,
I love it.
Whether or not are we bringing this back? Have we not been doing this for a while, or maybe I've just missed it? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't, and I haven't realised. I'm just going to ink around here as well, though, Ben. And because this is the Centura pearl, you're going to get that pearl showing through the ink design as well. So you want to kind of take it to the next level, and you can come and ink through there too. So, right, I'll keep inking. You let me know if there's any questions or anything coming.
There's a question relating back to the bag you did a few moments ago.
Go on, yeah.
Mandy Doodlehands, still love that name, Mandy. Mandy Doodlehands. What card weight minimum would you use for that bag?
So the matte black that we do is perfect.
Yeah.
I would definitely use it. The thing is, you could use a lighter weight card if you want, like one of our thinner, 240 gram pearls or something. However, what I would say if you're doing that is back it with a little bit of acetate to give it the strength it needs. Okay. Right. So, like I say, go like that if you want, but then give it a little bit of extra strength.
Let me know as well if you bought this today. Let us know which die within the set you're loving the most. If you bought it previously, let us know which is your favourite.
Oh yeah, and if there's something you want to see in the craft along, Ben.
Oh, very good idea. The date for that is May the 13th. Myself and Jan are going to be bringing that to you. So yeah, if you've got any requests for the craft along, do let us know and we will try and work those in. We'll have a word with Jan and see what we can do for you. And Terry Tom just saying, thank you so much for showing this card style, Sarah. I've added this to my playlist for when I get these home. My flabber is gasted and I have a lot of flabber.
I know, I have a lot of flabber too. I know exactly how you feel there. Right, here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm just finding the central part on that line there. Can you see it? And I've just scored the top and bottom. Okay. Now, this is the bit where I want you to pay attention, right?
Okay, paying attention.
So, get your metal edge ruler, get your craft knife, and what we're going to do, Ben, is we're going to cut just to the left-hand side of here, but around the outside. So if I pop that to one side, but only starting here, and we're going to cut that. So give it a little bit of space. So, and it's up to you how much space you want to give it. Let's have a little look. I think I'll give it that, that little bit there. And I'm just going to ever so gently cut this. I'd rather go gentle and then have to go back over it a couple of times, Ben, but you're only going to cut, and it's taken something for me to get the, it's taken something for me to get the metal ruler out, because I normally eyeball everything, don't I?
Oh, yes.
But you know what, we want a nice finish when I'm going like this. So just right up to that central point, but then make sure you've got that cut right through. Is that right through? Right, I'm just going to go over it, Ben, and get it nice and neatly cut.
Thank you, Kathy, who's just said, just ordered the butterfly and rose ones. Can't wait to get them. Aisha says, OMG. I know that one. That acronym, didn't know FOMO earlier. OMG. I said this yesterday, but honestly, I'm just going to have to give my yearly 2020 work bonus to Crafter's Companion. It's sometimes, but at least you're spending your bonus on amazing stuff that you're going to love and that's going to last you a lifetime. So that's all good.
Yeah, I would be saying thank you, work, for bonusing me and facilitating my wonderful craft journey.
There you go. Send her an email. Michelle saying, my arm was twisted this morning to order the word dies, and this delicate creator card die set. Oh dear, CC, I'm claiming it's your fault. We're getting blamed for a lot today. That's from Michelle.
Yeah. Like I said, we're the enablers, Ben. We're the enablers. Right. Can I just explain you one thing, by the way, how to do this, right? Your other piece of card, what I want you to do, your 8x4, where have I put my other, there it is, right? Your 8x4, Ben, you're going to take this and you're going to position this right in the middle and cut out the frame. So if you watch, I've already done mine. And there we go. So I use that, cut out the entire frame so that you have a card with the fold on the left with the aperture in. And can you see what we're going to do, Ben, is, so it's great for you to look from the top. I've got that. This is going to go inside, right? And then this is going to connect to here on the front half. And this is going to connect to there on the back piece. And then we're just going to put little bits of cardstock in to decorate all around the outside. So I'm just going to check that that's the nice size. Yes, it is. And literally just glue it together, Ben.
Do you know, it's so disappointing to see you do that, because I've seen those style cards before, but I don't think I've ever seen one demonstrated. And now you're like a magician revealing his secrets. I've seen the magic and it's so disappointing.
Because you thought it was going to be a lot more complicated, didn't you?
Can you not make it a bit more complicated next time and use some like flashy words or something?
I've seen people make it look complicated, and I get cross at them because I think, do you know what? You're really putting people off wanting to do cake cards because you're making them look complicated. And they're not really. It's like anything, Ben. When you know how to do it, it's easy, isn't it?
No, it's exactly right. And I love the fact that we break it down for you and show you. And again, you know, if you, who was it earlier on? I think it was Terry Tom was saying she's subscribed and is going to put this show on her playlist. If that's you as well, and you're thinking, where can I do that? Just go on YouTube and you can log in, subscribe to Crafters TV, and then you can basically have a look down all the shows. I mean, you've got all the shows. I mean, they go back to the start of time.
To the start of time. To the start of Crafters TV time.
Yeah. So you can look back on every single show, and then you can go, oh, I'm interested in this particular show. I don't know, whether it's the Craft Alongs or the Colour Me Happies or the launch day, whatever. You can make your own little playlist and then come back to those shows whenever you want and have your own little Craft Alongs. It's rather handy. I
know people who say they always, if they've ordered something, they add that launch day show to their list, because then those are the ones when you get it home and you need a bit of inspiration again, that's going to give you it.
Yeah, and isn't that great as well? I always think, you know, you buy these great products from us at the great prices, and we always give you a free tutorial. The tutorial's free of charge. You can always come back and watch the shows whenever you want. I just think that's brilliant. You know, if you've been to a shop before and you bought stuff off the shelf, and I know items come with instructions, but sometimes it's nice to be able to follow something, isn't it? Nice to have somebody there holding your hand, and we do that for you day in, day out here. I mean, we're brilliant, aren't we? Come on. Come on.
You tell them, Ben. You tell them.
We're pretty awesome.
Brilliant.
We are pretty awesome. We have our days, don't we? To be honest.
Now, all I'm doing, just so you know, Ben, is I'm just trimming this a little bit smaller so that the card will move a little bit easier inside the frame. All right, so just better to start bigger and trim a little bit so that now, you see, now that's really comfortable in there. You can see it's much lighter.
Yes.
And then notice what I'm always doing is I'm sticking tape to tape. So I'm putting 2 lots of tape, one on here, and then one on whatever the equivalent part's going to be over here, because your tape pens will be so much stronger if you're sticking tape to tape.
Pamela's saying, I missed it. What ink did you use?
Harmony Water Reactive Pink Tulip.
Good, thank you for that. And lots of our viewers now saying, oh, I'm going to save this show. Karen's just saying, love the concept. I will have to save this show. Thank you, Sarah, for always teaching us new things.
Well, it's my pleasure. I feel like that's my job. That's what I'm here for, trying to demystify some of the stuff that you think's really complicated. So there's that K card piece coming through. And then all I'm going to do to finish it off, Ben, is a couple of little gems on the forecourt. Oh, I wonder if this is contender for demo of the show.
Oh, we're not talked about that, have we?
Ooh.
New week.
I've got some good ones, haven't I? There's been quite a few here. Could be contenders for demo of the show. And I'm just going to add a couple of little pearls onto the side.
I want to see the card that was demo of the week last week, but it seems to have... did you hear all about that fiasco, Sarah?
No, I didn't. What happened?
I don't want to say too much, but she had a bit of a trouble with her wax seal on a card. Let's just say it was the card she made was a bit of a disaster, and the mess she left with the wax seal resembled something not particularly great.
Right.
And so the guys were sort of laughing, saying, what a disaster. It was then voted as demo of the show, then demo of the day, and then demo of the week. If you want to see...
Absolutely no way.
If you want to see the disaster as it unfolded, it was yesterday, Second Chance Sunday, about an hour in, apparently. It was the wax seal in combination with the fan that we've got over the other side of the studio, which started all of the problems.
Right.
The wax seal went everywhere. It was brown. I'll leave it to your imagination what happened next.
Oh, my life. And she is head and shoulders above everybody now. It's ridiculous. Right, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So that is how you do a K card. So really clever style of card, but actually nowhere near as difficult as you think you're going to once you know how to do it, isn't it?
I mean, come on, that is phenomenal. And again, do you know what I love? We're making these cards easy for you with this collection, and then now we've just demystified how easy it is to put together that K card. I just think this is brilliant. Imagine if that's the first card you ever make. You've got all the tutorial to be able to do it now. You've got all of the dies, all of the tools at your disposal as well. I just think you are quids in here. And for this price today, you cannot miss out. If there's one thing you grab from us today here on Crafters TV, let it be this, because I truly believe you will not be disappointed. You're going to be cog a hoop with this. $84.95 or $99.75 for a collection which has had its official launch an hour and 15 minutes ago, and we are now at 3/4 of the launch day stock has gone. If you are someone who wants to be able to make beautifully delicate, intricate cards with ease, first time, then you absolutely need to come in for this collection. I think possibly the best launch that we've done this year, certainly some of the best dies that we've done in the time that I've been here, and we have had some brilliant launches. Loads of you have got goodies in your basket, so now is that time where I say to you, you will miss nothing over the next couple of minutes. So whatever you've got in your basket, in your cart, now is the time to be checking it out. And if you've already checked out and you're thinking, what's coming up, here's a little video which will tell you how you can watch and shop at the same time.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
It's great we're getting so many comments in, loads of you saying how much you're loving this show, and loads of you saying you've already got the collections. By the way, a lot of you saying you've already bought off HSN. With the auto ships, of course, the 3 dies that you haven't got will come with those, but if you want to get them sooner, this is the place to do it today. If you're like me and you're impatient, you need to jump.
patient.
You need to jump in and do it today. What I would also say is, loads of you are loving the idea of saving this show and adding it to your playlist, which is brilliant because you get all the goodies and then you get the free tutorial as well. YouTube is where you need to be. Search for us, subscribe to us, and then you can make your own playlist, and then save this launch day show, and it's there for you when you get your goodies. Let's just quickly go through the bundle again. Over 3/4 of the stock has now gone of this gorgeous collection. It is all about allowing you to create these stunning cards with, well, no problem at all, with absolute ease. Create a card, all about giving you that one pass, and guess what, allowing you to create a card. Look at that, how gorgeous. You can also then use the outer die to cut your panels out as well. So versatile. And how gorgeous is that card? Just stunning. That statement rose is within the bundle. It's available individually, $16.99 or $19.95 if you want to go for that as an individual. Any two for $30 or $35. You've then got this butterfly, which everybody is talking about. And the thing is, we see so many butterflies in craft. No doubt you probably have a fair few butterflies within your crafty stash at home. Have you seen a more beautiful butterfly than this butterfly right here? Stunning. The detail is off the chart and available for $16.99 or $19.95 if you want to go individually. That's also available on that multi-buy for you, bottom of the screen. Of course, again, available within this bundle. You've then got the Champagne Celebrations. Stock-wise, 2/3 of the stock has gone individually, so that probably going to be the next one to go. Again, you saw that gorgeous demo with Sarah a little bit earlier on, but for personalizing your cards, your bags, your boxes, gift tags, oh my goodness, how gorgeous is this? And again, for anniversaries, for birthdays, for retirements, for celebrations, whatever it might be, this is a die that you will come back to time and time and time again. And again, what I love about this collection, it's kind of got no time stamp on it. It's not a collection that you're going to go, oh, well, I'll use it this year and then I'll put it away and probably never come back to it. You'll come back to it year in, year out. A place to remember. Sadly, that has gone individually. You can understand why. I think possibly one of the most beautiful dies that I've certainly seen. If you want to go for that, you've got to go for the bundle, which, as I say, is not a bad thing really when you consider you're going to get all of these gorgeous dies for that price that you're seeing on screen. But that is the only one so far that has gone individually, but others will go. You've then got the Belle of the Ball. Again, this is flying out of the door individually. If you have just joined us, watch back on Sarah's demo of this earlier on. But again, how stunning is that? The detail is phenomenal, and as Sarah was pointing out earlier, you've got such snippability within these as well to be able to kind of take out a little bit of the intricacy should you want to, but certainly if you're wanting to kind of create this sort of sparkle at the back of the actual die cut itself. We've got loads of glitter card, loads of Centura Pearl card on the show for you as well, so that's worth adding into your basket. If you want to go for the Belle of the Ball, half the stock has gone individually at $16.99 or $19.95, but all of these, as I've mentioned, do come within the bundle. And then last but by no means least is the Fairy Garden. Again, still available as an individual item, but if the pocket stretches, the budget stretches today, you've got to go for the full set. Honestly, you've got to do it. I know a lot of us will get accused of doing this, and you'll see me doing it more and more, going, well, this is my favourite launch of the year so far. Honestly, I think it is. But it's like every time we bring something out, I'm like, this is brilliant. Then we bring something else out, which is even more brilliant. And just when you think we can't bring something else out, which is more brilliant, we do it again. Debbie Robinson, as I say earlier on a wake-up call, she's an excitable person. But she was on another planet this morning, wasn't she? Unbelievable. She loved it.
She's always on another planet.
No,
Ben.
but she was like, she'd gone from that planet, got in a rocket, and flown to another planet. That's where she was. Seriously. The Belle of the Ball was her particular favourite. What's your favourite? Let me know on the socials, Facebook and YouTube. I want to know if you've got this collection.
Yeah, let's get a vote going on.
Facebook, YouTube vote. What is your favourite? If you've already got this, right? Look how excited I am about a vote. Little things. If you've already got this collection, which one are you going to be using first and why? Facebook and YouTube, and we'll get our social team to top up. No, we won't really. I'll look at the comments that I get put through and we'll find out which is the favourite. But listen, get them all today. Get them now. We've literally got half an hour left on the show. I don't know where the time has gone. We're going to go over to the other side of the studio with our Sarah. You are holding up the beautiful rose over there.
Do you know, I've been desperate to do the rose. Can't wait to show you how to do one of the creator cards into a stepper card in this one. And also, this one was made to be paper pieced.
Oh, yes.
So you want to do these lovely, like a stepper fold in here. I will show you exactly how to do it and give you all the sizes you need for an exact perfect size on one of these creator card styles. Oh, you've just lifted up a little bit there. We'll have you absolutely perfect. There it is. Right, so bear in mind the creator cards are made to go on a 5x7 card, right? So they're 7 inches tall, 5 inches wide. They're just slightly smaller than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 7-inch tall card. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off with your card, which is 14 inches by 7, all right? So 14 inches by 7, Ben. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to decide how wide do we want our piece to be, right? How wide do we want it to be? And I think I'm going to make my little bits at the side 1 inch long. So what you do is you come onto your scoreboard here and you're going to go all the way down at 1 inch, all right? And then you can either go down, because here that's at 7, so I can go down at 6 inches as well. Or you could turn it round and score 1 inch the other way. Now in the middle, you're going to score it in half. So as this was 14 inches, your halfway point would be 7. So I'm only going to do that though, Ben, in the centre.
Okay.
Okay. Then, and I think once you've shown people how to do a stepper card like this, they're always like, oh wow, that's loads easier than I thought, right? We're going to make the step 1 inch. So we need to go up 1 inch, so that would be 1 inch there, yep. Down 1 inch, so that would be at 2 inches, right? And then what you need to do, because our step's 1 inch, where this is at 7, you need to add 1 inch onto this end. So this one comes at 8. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. So we go up 1 inch, so you score at 1 inches. Down 1 inch, so it's going to score at 2. And then because that was 1 inch, you add 1 inch onto your half. This is exactly halfway all the time. Add 1 inch on, so it goes to 8 inches. So we could have done exactly the same, Ben, if we wanted our step to be 1.5 inches. All we would have done then is come up to 1.5, scored, down to 3, scored, and then instead of scoring this at 8, we would have done it 8.5 because you need to add that extra little bit on. So that's how you do a stepper card. And then again, you're going to get your knife on here, Ben, and then we're going to cut from the edge of this first panel here all the way down to the edge of this front panel. So using my metal edge ruler, I'm going all the way down there, cut that beautifully, and the same with this one, all the way down to here. That's going to give you that beautiful cut. Brilliant. And then all you're doing is you're folding your step up. Yeah. And then this step's going to fold down. And that is giving you your perfect. And I like the stepper cards, Ben, where the back's all in one piece like this. Because I don't like the ones where they're all floppy about. I like to have this nice bit, so we've got structure and solidity on the back, but we've got that really clever step going in along the front, all in one piece. So that's the Sarah easy way of how to do a perfect stepper card. And in this case, it's the perfect size to use one of these creator cards. Brilliant. Which is obviously going to now cut into the front of that 5x7. Look at that. See, because it was a 7 inch, and we took 1 inch off either side, that's 5 wide by 7 inches tall. Hashtag perfect. Hashtag
Value for money this show. So you do a K card, stepper card. You've got the amazing collection as well. I mean, what more do you want? Seriously, this
we aim to please.
But I mean, seriously, you are. This is a 5-star show today. I've got to tell you. I mean, not doing me. I mean, all over the other side of the studio. But seriously, I mean, you wanted tutorials. You wanted.
What's the after?
You wanted tutorials. You've got them, and Sarah is smashing it out of the park today. I mean, she's always.
There's some of my favourite cards to make, but the thing is, give me a creator card show any day of the week, because honestly, there are so many clever, that's the word, so many clever cards you can do with creator cards. And you'll know it because you'll have had our creator cards over the years and mastered all those different techniques. This is absolutely going to give it. So, right, here we go, Ben. I'm going to just pull this off, and then I'm going to tap this out. And we're going to do this, and we're going to paper piece it back in.
I can't wait.
Look at that detail in the cut there. I mean, that's Gemini for you, that. Perfect, right.
Just by the way, whilst we're seeing this as well, I'm totting up your votes which are coming in. Keep those coming. What's your favourite die in this collection? I would say at the minute, the Champagne Celebration one is in the lead. 70% of that overall gone individually. Following it up is the Special Place and the Rose as well. So I would say those are your top 3 so far, but the celebration one you are absolutely loving. And well, I have a feeling this rose is going to get a few more votes in just a second once you see how easy it is to paper piece. Do you like a bit of paper piecing?
I love a bit of paper piecing.
Yeah.
And I've gone with vellum behind this time. I normally paper piece onto acetate, and I thought, you know what? I had some lovely pink vellum at home. I thought I'm going to paper piece it onto vellum for a bit of a change. So look at that. We've got that nice, soft, subtle vellum behind.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you know what I was going to do, and I've forgotten, but we can easily go back in and do that afterwards. If you want to add a little bit of ink, once we'll put that into place there, and I'll come back in with that lovely pink. So we're into here, and you've got all these pieces here are going to be pink. So these are what we're going to do in ink into the centre. So you can have a little bit of inking on here.
Yeah.
And then if you want your, your leaves in green, all you're going to do, have we got, oh yes we have. We've got our little mini finger daubers.
Ah, the finger daubers. I don't think we haven't got those in stock at the minute, I don't think. I think they went
Right, let's have a little look. So I'm going to just go into there, and you see we can put the green in there, and that's what you want. And it's just, I've knocked you out of the way, haven't I? Oh, I'm going to have to go and ink that separately. This is why you want to be careful, you see, when you're sticking them down. But how great are they looking like that with little bits in? Yeah, how fabulous is that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and it's just using, it's that thing that I think we'd taken it for granted, Ben, that we thought everybody knew this stuff.
I honestly, I said it earlier, I say it again, I hadn't seen this up until a few weeks ago, now I'm seeing it more and more, and it's such a great idea.
Yeah. So super easy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, first of all, before we start to do our paper piecing, just put a couple of these pieces into the side. So these are going to be really nice in the corners there. And then once that's in place, we can then start and paper piece. Now, for your paper piecing, right, a couple of top tips. I would say if you use some cardstock, and you can stick your cardstock onto some of our, let's have a look here. See the double-sided adhesive sheets that we had? So if I peel the backing off my double-sided adhesive sheet, Ben, I've got adhesive on there, and I'm going to cut one out in the green, and then I'm going to peel this off, and I'm going to do another little bit. We don't need as much as this because it's just for the inside. So I'm going to go another little bit in the pink, and then once you've got them on there, you've got that perfect all over adhesive in the background. Then what we're going to do, so that's just with, do you know these are really good for keeping little bits though, right? So then what we can do is if we want to take, let's do the green one for example, all right? So I can take this now, take my die, just give it a little bit of a clean there where I've got ink all over the background of it. So this is how you would do your paper piecing. You would cut the die into this now. And I'm going to just come and use, whap that through me Gemini, and cut that lovely detail into there, and then we're going to piece all of these little pieces back in. Right.
Votes coming in for the butterfly is the favourite now.
Really?
Cindy saying, Sarah, the rose is beautiful. I love the rose. More votes coming in for the beautiful champagne bottle. Karen says, the champagne bottle is my favourite. I hope that doesn't say anything about my drinking habits.
Nice.
And Samantha Shady is saying, thank you, Sarah, for teaching concept card folds and measures. I love making these types of cards, but find it hard to measure and cut. So thank you very much for these demos. It's
just knowing how, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the same with anything.
And I think, like you said, you know, once you've done one style of card maybe 2 or 3 times over, you'll do it without even thinking about it the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Easy peasy.
All I'm doing here, Ben, right, can you see these here are what we're going to then piece in to our background pieces. So you're just going to tap all of these out.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you want to do with these, can you see if I peel the backing off these now, they're going to be sticky, ready to go. So for example, that was this piece that went in here. And can you see it's just exactly the right size to go into there. Now, oh no, I've put you in the wrong one.
Oh yeah?
You are exactly the right size. That's why it wasn't the right size to go into this one.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it'll always be exactly the right size. Where did I put my other one? This one here.
It's like doing a little crafty jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
Yes. Now, what I like to do, Ben, is I do these in 2 parts. So instead of doing this, do that, tap all the pieces out. Look, and I've actually popped it out onto a little bit of that leftover
pip. Okay.
So can you see how much easier it is now to come and lift these out and piece this in, Ben? So I'm going to go and piece and be in my own little world. You're going to have to talk.
You're going to be at peace with your piecing.
Yes, I am.
It's one of those things, isn't it, that you'll spend a little bit of time on, but it's absolutely worth the effort of doing because you'll just come out with a beautiful finished project. Loads of love coming in for all of the individuals. The bottle one is my favourite, says Samantha on Facebook. It will be for my sister's birthday on Friday. Oh, your sister's birthday on Friday is it's a good day to have a birthday on Friday. Great day. If you've got a birthday on Friday, I mean, it is a great day. I mean,
Friday last week was also a great day for a birthday.
But Friday this week is going to be a great day for a birthday. I would imagine, anyone who's got a birthday on this coming Friday has probably got lots of presents.
But you're not here on your birthday.
Yeah, but
Can I just tell you, it was the best thing ever being in work on my birthday. Didn't feel like work on Friday. Everybody made such a fuss. Ben, they baked me cakes.
What?
I got flowers. I had so many flowers that I had to get the guys to carry them all out to my car at the end of the night.
What?
It was like, honestly.
Some guy wrote you a song as well.
Some guy wrote me a song. I mean, I had everything. I had everything going on for my birthday.
So what you're saying, if I decide to do the extra day this week, maybe I should. So I finish on Thursday. If I give Joe a call and say, Joe, have another day off, mate, I'll come in Friday. You're saying that I'll be lavished with all of these presents and goodies and flowers and songs as well?
I'm just telling you, it was really good being in work on your birthday. I would highly recommend it.
Don't know whether I'm being set up for a fall here or not.
No, I'm just saying you're missing out.
Oh, really? I don't know whether she's being serious or not.
No, I am actually being serious, but I know either way I tell you, you're not going to come in, are you not?
Well, I don't know. If I'm going to get loads of presents and cake and flowers and cards and money and stuff,
I never said money. No one gave us any money. I got a lot of love from our customers, I can tell you. There was a lot of love came in Friday. I have never felt so loved.
Well, can you let me know if you're going to send me any love on my socials on Friday? Because then if you are, if I know in advance, then I might have the day off.
I might come into work.
No. If I know I'm going to get the love without coming in, I might just take the love and then sort of stay at home. Let me know if you're going to send money as well. That'd be super cool. You can do. No, don't. Do if you want to, but don't really. How did I get onto that? Oh yeah, because Samantha, it's your sister's birthday.
Yeah. Backpedal. Where do we go from there, hey?
And after all that chat, Sarah's finished paper piecing 4 cards.
Does it look lovely with all the paper piecing in though?
It does look phenomenal.
Paper piecing is like a fantastic hobby in and of itself. This is the way I would definitely recommend doing it though. For anyone who hasn't done it before, look how easy this is doing it like this.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's going to take you a little bit of time, but it's actually worth doing it. And actually, even though it takes a little bit of time, it's actually fairly
very therapeutic.
It's very therapeutic and straightforward to do. One of those things that you can do on your lap of an evening if you're wanting to be with the family whilst you're crafting, watching a bit of TV, doing a bit of paper piecing. Alicia Gordon on YouTube says, will Ben have a special song for his birthday? And that's a good question. I wonder if maybe producer Johnny's been getting his electric guitars out and composing me a little ditty.
He could have done, couldn't he?
He could have done. Very handy on the old guitar, actually. So I've not seen it in person, but from what I've heard, he's a bit of a talented one, that Johnny. We should definitely do some behind-the-scenes stuff. Get you to meet the team and stuff. We have a little talent show, maybe. Get Johnny to get his guitar out. Or maybe I'll just keep on dreaming.
You just keep dreaming. Right, here I'm done. This is my last piece going in.
Okay.
Because I blew one bit on the floor. So we're just going to pretend that we haven't noticed that there's a piece missing on here.
What piece missing?
At all. Exactly. Nobody's ever going to notice that. But look at that. Little paper piece rose, all live on the show. And then actually to finish it off, look at that. I've got a nice just for you, which I'm going to add on. Am I going to add on with a little piece of me 3D glue gel? No, I'm not going to add on with my 3D glue gel. No, we're not going to. We're going to just imagine that looks really nice in that corner there like that. I'll just do it with my normal glue. Okay. Yeah. So we'll stick that on with my normal glue and just for you. And then I have got a nice little ribbon, which is going to come in the top corner as well.
That is top notch.
There you go. Oh, we need to vote for demo of the show.
Oh, you do need to do that in a minute. How many demos? I've lost track. You must have done 4 or 5.
I've still got one. I've done 5 of the 6 that I've got planned. 5 of the 60 designs. We just haven't done the fairy yet.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let me just quickly recap while Sarah lines up all of her makes. and we can get you to vote for your favourite card. But let me just recap again on the deal: $84.95 or $99.75. How good has this show been? I mean, seriously, you've got a wonderful collection with so much versatility, with 6 of the most intricate dies I think that we've ever done. And do you know what I've loved most about this show as well is the fact that you've got so much to take away with you. If you've bought this collection previously, if you've bought the collection today, if you've bought individuals today, you know, you've had so much as far as demos are concerned to give you ideas of what you can be making. You know, you've got beautiful cards. We've done those gift bags. Sarah's shown you K cards. Shown you the stepper cards. We've just seen their paper piecing as well. Hopefully you're getting the idea of just all of the things that you can do with a collection like this. And actually, again, having broken it down into those sort of manageable chunks, all of the things that you've seen on this show, super achievable, no matter if you are complete beginner crafter. You've got 5 great ideas to take away with you straight away with this product. So as I say, that's why I think we're so brilliant, because you get the collection today for what, just over £67 if you are a platinum member. If you're shopping with us in the States, $79.80. Amazing collection. And then you've got already 5 brilliant projects that you can tackle. Grab it whilst you can. If this doesn't go before the end of the show, it will go. Over 80%, in fact, I think we've got about 19% of stock left. Let's count it down. 19% of the stock remaining. If you have this sat in your basket, you need to be checking it out right now. What are you waiting for? If there's one thing that you need to know before you check it out, get those questions in and we'll get them answered in the next 20. Let us, very quickly before we move on though, get you voting for the ever popular demo of the show. Oh, it's going to be interesting today, of course, because Sarah's here right now. Later on, Monday Makers, it's going to be our Debbie with George, who's back to present as well a little bit later. So it will be Debbie versus Sarah for the demo of the day. So which are you going to choose as the demo of the show? Sarah, let us see what you've made and so people can get voting.
Right, come on then. So number 1, we did the A Place to Remember. So that was the nice simple card. So that's going to be number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, we did that fantastic Belle of the Balls. Don't choose your favourite picture, choose your favourite card that you've learned here, or project, right? So we then did the Belle of the Ball. Then number 3, we learned how to do the gift box, remember? And we did that lovely 3D gift box. I taught you all that. Number 4 was all about learning how to do the K card.
Oh, that was good.
So we learned how to do the K card on there for number 4. And then number 5, we've been learning how to paper piece and do the stepper card. So I've actually done some really different, unusual cards. And then the last one I've got to do, so I don't know if you're allowed to vote for it or not because I haven't made it yet. I'm going to be showing you how to do the little bow front with the fairy. So
Johnny, you're the boss of those matters, yes or no? You can vote for that one even though we've not done it yet. So that is number 6. So what do you reckon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6? Get voting now and we'll announce the winner in around about 10 minutes time. Difficult to pick, isn't it? Difficult to pick, but get voting and we'll announce those the winning card in just a little while. Lovely comments coming in. Carol just saying absolutely love what you're doing with these cards, Sarah. I'm so glad I've ordered this collection. Lorraine on Facebook says, come in, Lord Ben, and spend your birthday with us. I mean, I would, but I don't know. I'm sure Mrs. Moseby's probably got a great day lined up for me. I mean, she hasn't at all, but she might have. You never know. I'll decide. Kay says, okay, now forget what I said about the lady in the tree being my favourite. I'm loving the rose and your butterfly is lovely too. I can't choose. The great thing is you don't have to choose, because if you go for the full collection, you get it all. And Cindy says, the entire set is wonderful. My son wants me to make a card with the tree and couple for an anniversary card for his girlfriend. That is super cute. One thing you might want to add into your basket, if you are going for the full collection, is the glitter card. 40 sheets of this you're going to get in all these beautiful colours. So rose gold, I mean, how popular is that? Always super popular. You've got your Sylvia lilac and your copper included in this deal as well. And as we've seen, the great thing about our glitter card is it's super usable, super craftable, and great for the fact that it's encapsulated. So even with these delicate dies, with these intricate dies, it's going to cut absolutely perfectly each and every time. You get 10 sheets of each colour. 40 sheets in total. That deal is phenomenal. £10, $14, that is £8 or $11.20. Definitely worth adding into your basket. Got a lovely collection of Centura Pearl cardstock on the show for you as well, which is worth having a look at. But thank you for all these pictures. Again, this says to me how much you love this collection, because we've had so many pictures in today. Director Charlotte has been very busy loading these onto the system so you can see. And are you kidding me, Joy? This is unbelievable.
That is so cool. That oh, Ben's coming round to get a close-up and have a look. Isn't that really impressive? So she's cut that out of the die all together and done multiple layers on top of each other.
That's like a tree of life almost, isn't it? That's unbelievable. I love that, Joy. But doesn't it go to show, like, there's so many different ideas and so many different things that you can do, and you're probably already in your mind thinking of 101 things that you want to do with this collection. But as I say, then if you are brand new and you're thinking, oh, what can I do? What can I make? You've already got 5 amazing ideas from this show. And actually, we're not going to leave you just with 5. We are going to give you a 6th idea, because Sarah, have you got enough time to fit in one more demo?
Absolutely. Come on, we're going to do the dome fronted one, which is actually quite a quick and easy one to do.
Yep.
So this is going to work with every single one of the dies. Your butterfly is landscape, the other 5 are all portrait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's have a little look. Right, I'm going to get my fairy. So it's called Fairy Garden. So again, when we take out Fairy Garden, here we go, you'll see you've got the outer one and the inner one. Now, what you're going to do, Ben, to put the card together, you just need the 5x7 card, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to put another piece, 5x7, but can you see I've made it half an inch longer.
Okay.
So half an inch longer plus a half an inch on either side. So whereas this one here is 5 inches wide, this is 5.5 plus a half inch on each side, so it's actually 6.5 inches wide with a half an inch score line on each side. So that is what you need to do a dome fronted card. You need that a bit wider, because watch what we're going to do. You're going to take a little bit of, is this my piece of card? No, it's not. Here it is. You're going to get a piece of card to go on the base, which is your same 5x7, right? So that's the same size, but we're going to stick this around on a dome front.
Gotcha.
So that's how you get the dome front. So that's our dome fronted piece, and then we're going to cut the design into the dome front. This is another one of the brilliant styles of card, Ben, that once you've got to create a card and you learn how to do designs with your creator cards, you're going to be doing these sort of ones all the time. Dome fronted are probably one of my favourite to do with the creator card. Now, because this is back to being just a nice little small card, I'm going to try, if I haven't lost them all, to use my Gemini Junior plates. And I'll also have to be nice and tidy because our Debbie's coming back up.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so I'll have to keep it nice and tidy. So we've got clear. I'm not going to bother with my metal because I don't think I'll need it. Put a regular sandwich together, and then we'll go and send that one through.
She's back in for, most of the, I've got most of the week with Debbie, actually. She's in on Wake Up Call for Craig tomorrow and Wednesday. This morning's show is anything to go by. You need to tune in tomorrow, midday.
What a hoot you two were. I was having a right giggle watching you.
Sorry, you came in wondering what we were talking about and laughing about, didn't you, earlier on?
I did. I was like, are you guys still alive? Because there was a lot of shenanigans is the word I think kind of sums it up. A lot of shenanigans.
Yeah, I blame Debbie.
Yeah, that's all right. I would totally blame Debbie as well. So, right, can you see? You're just going to pop all of these out, Ben.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm very conscious that we only have a few minutes. I'm on a tight time frame with this one. So you're going to pop all these bits out. Look, I've done this one here, where I've just sat and popped them all out.
Okay.
That was my, just in case I run out of time near the end of the show type one. So you've got her, all the bits popped out. What I've also done, for speed, this is a piece of watercolour card. What I've done, Ben, is I've then used that watercolour card and I've just used some of my ink pads. So I've blended in, do you want to see which ones I've done with this one? I've blended crushed velvet into Chinese red, into a little bit of orange, into a little bit of lemon tonic. So I've just blended the 4 shades going down in the background there to give you that colour. Perfect. And then that there, it's going to wrap around here. Now, a couple of little tips, Ben. If you've got red liner tape, red liner is perfect for your bow fronted cards. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop the red liner down the side, and I'm going to stick tape to tape so that we get a really, really kind of thorough stick on there as well, Ben.
We started something here, haven't we? Karen saying, would love to see you make an appearance on one of the shows on your birthday, Ben. Maybe I could zoom in or something, I don't know. Say hello on Wake Up Call. I don't know, maybe.
We'll get you on Wake Up Call or something, zooming in.
Oh dear. If it means that, if I make an appearance, I get presents and cake and stuff, I'm definitely up for it. Cindy just saying the entire set is wonderful. And we've got a result. Don't be voting anymore on the demo of the show, by the way, because we have got the result in. The result is in, and it's the card that I would have voted for, actually, that has won. But which one is it? We'll find out in just a few moments' time. Oh, I don't know what the best, but maybe we can ask our social guys. Does anyone know what the actual best die was? What was the favourite die?
Favourite die?
Yeah, because we had a little poll going on that as well. So if we could find that out for the end of the show. It was certainly the celebration, the champagne celebration was leading the way. See if we can find out before the end of the show. But look at this gorgeous dome colour. Love it.
Together really well, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the colours.
And then watch what you can do. If you ever want to do a nice frame, I've cut this exactly the same size as, like I've cut it as though I'm doing a matten layer on here.
Yeah.
So if you want to then do a nice frame, watch this. If you take this, pop this in the inside, Ben, and then run this through, this will be the exact right size to do a perfect frame for you as well. See, little top tips galore today.
Absolutely.
Right. There we go. Right, into the base there. You've got your clear one, you've got your magnetic, you've got your top plate one, straight through there. So all I'm doing is cutting my matten layer to give us a perfect frame to go right round the outside. Now for the frame, I'm just going to use my tape pen, so you don't need to use red liner tape for that. But I do think, see that, and then that's actually like a nice size matten layer ready done. But you'll see this here, when I put this on now, Ben, is just going to be exactly perfect to go around the front of the card. And I like to put tape on both the top and the bottom, as well as the two sides. There we go, so lifting that up ever so gently. That, oh my, I've put that face down. Right, I'm having a glue nightmare here, Ben. Right, here we go, just take your time with it so that it's nice and perfect.
I love the fact that you managed to get all of these in the space of 2 hours. So you've now, if you are, an hour and thinking, shall I, shan't I? You've now got a project for each and every one of the dies within the set to take away with you, which I just think is absolutely brilliant. So no excuses now. This doesn't need to be one of those collections that you get home and then, 3 months down the line when we're showing it again, potentially.
You're running out of ideas.
Yeah, or you've not even got it out of the box. You go, I haven't got any ideas, because you've got one for each of the one of the dies.
This is definitely going to be one of them collections as well, though, Ben, where everybody's got it.
Yeah,
it'll be the one that everybody's talking about on social media. And if you missed out on it and you're having to wait for the next shipment to be made and sent in, it's going to feel like forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
When everybody else is like making all their cards with them. So yes, definitely one of them type of ones. When we do them, it's only once in a blue moon we get one that there's like that knock it out of this park spectacular, but this is definitely one of those collections.
I love this, absolutely love this show. It's been so brilliant. Sue just saying, just ordered the rose and celebration, as Joe would say, awesome. And Katie on Facebook just saying, the blended colour looks amazing behind that fairy, doesn't it? It looks absolutely gorgeous.
And then look, I've really taken my time. So if you noticed, with the red liner tape, I went down the sides, but then I went across the middle. And it's just to make sure that we get that perfect stick. Because with all of these type of cards, Ben, the key is to have a straight structure across the top here.
Yeah.
And that is what allows you to do that. And then all I'm going to do to finish it off is literally a little bit of tape in the bottom. So I'm just using my tape pen to position that perfectly in place. And then I've just done a little happy birthday. And again, these are the, I can't remember what collection they were in, these banner dies, but oh my word, I have used them and better used them for so many of my projects, Ben. They're just so useful to kind of come to. There we go. And that gives us the finished one. So now we've done a dome front card as well.
There you go, completed the set. How amazing, what a brilliant show. 6 fantastic demos. showing you all of these beautiful dies and actually giving you so many different concepts, from your dome card to your cake card to your stepper card. We've seen bags being made as well. Honestly, you've got so much to take away. But as far as the stock is concerned, not much to take away, because we are heading down to the last 10% of the stock. We're heading towards limited stock, and you know what will happen. Loads of you have been waiting during this show because you don't want to miss a thing. And as soon as we say ta-ta in a couple of moments' time, the website is going to go into meltdown. Everyone's going to order, and then you stand the chance of missing out. So basically, get these now. Check out your basket now and ensure that you get this collection. Super, super versatile. And as I've said, you know, I think one of the most beautiful die sets we've done, certainly as far as the sort of delicate nature and intricacy of these dies is concerned, I think certainly the best that we've done. And actually, hopefully, if you are fairly new to this and thinking, I couldn't work with these because looks too difficult, we've dispelled that myth. You've seen how easy they are to work with, and you've seen the projects that you can create, 6 that you can replicate. Make sure you playlist this show on YouTube, subscribe, pop it in your playlist, and then when you've got the collection coming to you, you can craft along with this show, pause as you go, to be able to create 6 stunning projects straight off the bat. Now, talking about 6 stunning projects, that is what we've seen over the course of the last 2 hours. But which was the winner, I hear you cry?
Which was the winner, Ben? Which was the winner?
I'm glad you asked, Sarah, because the winner was...
You're going to say the number and I'm not going to know which one it is.
I was just about to say, I wonder if Sarah can remember which one she numbered which. But it is number 4. That was the K card.
4K card was number 4.
That was the one I was
wasn't
most impressed with.
I'm pleased.
Yeah.
Because also, I think the butterfly is one of the top designs in the set, but I didn't want you just to choose the one that you thought was the prettiest one. Hopefully it was something that was really unique and different for you as well.
And the winner of the favourite die...
Oh!
Just come through on my tablet. Champagne celebration.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. That surprised me. That one. But I mean, it's one of my favourites. It's just I know the first one to sell out was this one here, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Sold out about 25 minutes into the show.
Yep.
Listen, whichever's your favourite, go for the full collection and you will get them all. So, we are going to tell you what's going to be coming up in just a few moments' time, but actually, over the course of the show, a lot of people have been asking to, seeing as we're together for the first time since the song happened, apparently there's been lots of people asking to see the Crafty Cabana song.
Yes. I want to say I've learned all the words now to all 3 of the verses because we've sang it all weekend in our house.
So performing live for you this evening, you're not going to.
No, not singing. You can sing.
Well, not about that. You'll get to see a great video. It's our fun little Crafty Cabana song with Sarah's mum dancing on. It's worth watching just for that alone. When are you back with us?
Thursday, you and I. It's going to be good.
It is going to be tremendous. Cartload, 3 hours, going to be mega, big sale. You won't want to miss it. I will be here a little bit later on, but not because George is going to be here. But anyway, I won't tell you what's coming up because we've got a video to do that, and then we've got our Crafty Cabana song for you as well. What a great show. Make sure you check out your baskets. This will sell out. Check out your baskets now and enjoy a little tune on us. See you in a bit.
Make sure you stick around for the rest of the day here at Crafters TV. In-depth demonstrations and inspirations, the order of the day for Monday Makers. Now that'll be with Ben and Debbie. That's coming up a bit later today, 7 PM here in the UK or 3 PM if you are across on the East Coast. Kicking it off tomorrow, as we always do, of course, with Wake Up Call. That's midday here in the UK, 7 AM Eastern Time. Ben and Debbie will be with you, and there may even be a special guest popping in from one of our stores. You won't want to miss it.
Her name is Sarah, she is a glue girl with glitter powder in her hair and her crafting done with flair. She goes out running to start her morning, and then she's off to meet the team. Crafters TV is a dream. across the studio. We stop with Craig's own show, crafting flows from every pore. Who could ask for more? We're at Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You'll fall in love. Her name is Debbie, she is a diamond. She demonstrated in our store, but she always wanted more. And so then Sarah, she called her over to join the CCTV team. She was living out her dream, now wears a studio mic and says, oh, what am I like? She learned to craft from her Auntie Jean, and now she's on your screens. We're at Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You fall in love. Her name is Bernie, she loves her software. And on a Tuesday she would go to the Crafters studio. She showed us sewing, stitching and quilting. On the show Softer Side of Light, but then the bosses got the strike. They said the show must go, and Bernie thought, oh no. But by go, they then moved to Sunday for her very own show here at Crafters Companion, the perfect place to buy your